Vegan side effect. Can't donate newfound surplus energy to charity.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Műsoraink sok nyelvet tartalmaznak. Kérjük, tekintse meg itt suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Why was Hawaii ranked the happiest state in the United States in 2020? The Aloha culture of Hawaii. Continue watching to find out more.
The kind-hearted inhabitants of Hawaii say Aloha wa Yahweh to exclaim I love you in the native language. Noble viewers, my name is David. Your radiant and peaceful energy is elevating the world. The spiritual Hawaiian people thank you for being a cultivator of inner purity and loving kindness. Welcome to our program, The Aloha Culture of Hawaii. During the COVID-19 pandemic and economic recession of 2020, you may wonder which country or region of the world could still be happy. In the United States, Hawaii is the happiest state according to a 2020 survey from Wallet Hub. In this report, Hawaii received top scores in the emotional and physical well-being and community and environment categories. In addition, Hawaii State has ranked number 1 in Gallup's National Health and Well-Being Index for 7 years in a row. Other than captivating landscapes, sunshine, and fresh air, what are the fountains of happiness for Hawaiians? The answer is Aloha, Ohana, and Huihi. When you come to Hawaii, the Aloha State, you will feel the Aloha spirit all around you. You will notice that the locals are always willing to help, give you a warm smile, or to strike up a friendly conversation. Hawaiians use the well-known word aloha when greeting or saying goodbye to someone. However, the true meaning of aloha is so much greater. It represents love, compassion, and kindness. It's a mindset and a way of life where everyone is treated with love and respect. The literal translation of aloha is breath of life. Alo means presence, and ha means breath. The aloha spirit that creates and spreads positive feelings and thoughts to others is deeply rooted in Hawaiian culture. Auntie Palahi Paki, the beloved Hawaiian poet and philosopher, gave a touching account of aloha in the Aloha chant.
Make this offering a habit, all persons of Hawaii. Obtain oneness, free of duality. Let thoughts be at ease. Emptiness is your anchor. Be with your breath until complete union. Come from Aloha, all persons of Hawaii. If you are fully of Aloha, you will do great things. What say you, all people of Hawaii? All children, all beloved, all descendants. No one is greater than another with Aloha. No one is greater than another with Aloha.
Auntie Palahi Paki inspired the Aloha Spirit Law. She foresaw that the world will turn to Hawaii as they search for world peace, because Hawaii has the key, and that key is Aloha. The Aloha Spirit Law, passed in 1986, declares, Aloha Spirit is the coordination of mind and heart within each person. It brings each person to the self. Each person must think and emote good feelings to others. These are traits of character that express the charm, warmth, and sincerity of Hawaii's people. It was the working philosophy of native Hawaiians and was presented as a gift to the people of Hawaii. And it stipulates that all citizens and government officials of Hawaii are obligated by law to conduct themselves in accordance with this law, while performing their duties and obligations as well as in their day-to-day living. Likewise, those visiting our fair islands are expected to conduct themselves in accordance with this Hawaiian law. Although there are no Aloha police to enforce the Aloha law, it is nevertheless seen as a code of conduct. If a business person or a government official was to break the Aloha law, they could lose business or even be chastised in public. Hawaiians carry the Aloha spirit in their thoughts as well as encouraging harmony and kindness in many ways, including the style of clothes they wear, like the popular Aloha shirts. The endless colorful and floral patterns adorning the shirts are manifestations of the Aloha spirit that promotes positivity and makes people feel good. In 1966, Bank of Hawaii allowed employees to wear Aloha shirts as business attire on Fridays. This became the origin of Aloha Friday. Today, Aloha Friday, also known as Casual Friday in many corporate offices worldwide, represents a happy reminder that the weekend is coming. And for Hawaiians, it's also a time for ohana. When you visit Hawaii, you may be welcomed at the airport or hotel with flower lei and told that you are now part of the ohana. Ohana means family and includes not just one's blood relatives, but extends to friends and even strangers. Its essence is best expressed by the theme in Disney's 2002 film Lilo and Stitch.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
Generous viewers, we'll now pause for a moment to hear a brief message and return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Vegan side effects. You too feel relaxed around yourself. Welcome back to our program on the Aloha culture of Hawaii. The Hawaiian word ohana is made from the word oha, derived from the taro corm, a popular root vegetable in Hawaiian cuisine, and na, meaning regeneration. According to legend, the taro plant links back to the origins of the Hawaiian people. All members of the ohana are likened to taro shoots from the same origin. No matter how distant they are related, there's a sense of interconnectedness, caring and sharing between all members of the ohana. The concept of ohana is defined by both social and economic factors. In Hawaii, it's common for grandparents, parents, children, aunts, and uncles to live under one roof, and hence the proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child," relates very well to Hawaiian families. Moreover, children from a young age are endowed with positive social benefits from the ohana style of living. Many Hawaiian homes have second dwelling units situated on the same site to accommodate extended family or as guest houses, also called ohana dwellings. With accommodation on the islands being scarce and expensive, living together is therefore a smart solution to help mitigate the cost of living. If an acquaintance calls you auntie or uncle, in Hawaii, don't be surprised or offended. It's meant as a sign of respect. To be addressed as part of an ohana is an honor. The use of auntie or uncle conveys a sentiment of warmth and acceptance into their extended family and community. There are various kinds of ohana you can belong to, such as work, sport, and school ohanas. For example, one may say that he or she belongs to Sunset Beach Surfing Club ohana. By letting people know which ohana you're a member of, they will know more about who you are. Within each ohana, members are obliged to take care of each other. Hawaiians constantly ask themselves, what can I do for my ohana? It is through building these loving connections and caring for each other that Hawaiians find true happiness. Nowadays, we are somewhat fixated on the concept of time, and thus obsessed with time management. We have alarm clocks to wake us up, help us arrive on time, schedule meetings, write emails, book appointments, and many other activities. Sometimes it feels like the time and effort spent on managing time has become a giant task in itself. We're being programmed like robots by the dictates of time, and this might be why many people today feel stressed. The main reason why Hawaii is one of the least stressed states in the US is because it operates on Hawaiian time. Nobody is in a rush. For Hawaiians, time management means not to focus on how much time is available or the quantity of time, but rather how the time is used. In other words, the quality of time. So for example, being a little late for an appointment is generally more tolerated. However, it doesn't mean they don't care about punctuality at all. They've realized that the value of time, or ho'ihi, is more important. The word ho'ihi comes from ihi, meaning sacred, holy, and majestic. Ho'ihi is a vital Hawaiian value, and it is reflected in their perception of time. Here are a few ways to remind ourselves of the practice of ho'ihi to help lower stress and regain a sense of time. Concentrate on what you are actually doing, especially with your loved ones, and not on the amount of time spent. While at work, if you feel like you are in the flow, stay with it for as long as you can, and perhaps forget the stipulated coffee break. When you have nothing scheduled in your day, just relax and don't worry about how much time has passed. On the other hand, if you have an appointment, don't use ho'ihi as an excuse to be late. Time is precious, and others' time is ho'ihi too. Like everybody in the world, Hawaiians also have to deal with life's trials and tribulations, but their approach in dealing with these can teach us something about being happier. We are all connected to each other in so many ways, so let's find those connections and build our own ohanas with the spirit of aloha and ho'ihi, and we will all be nourished in the universal ocean of love. This might just be the secret ingredient of true happiness. Supportive viewers, we're grateful for your company today during the Aloha culture of Hawaii. Up next is Compassionate and Caring Acts That Make a Positive Difference, the Shining World Award recipients Part 2 of 2, right after noteworthy news. In celestial wisdom, may all humanity stand together and quickly make the required changes, and most importantly, adopt the vegan diet to ensure our well-being and ongoing survival. Vegan side effect. Become too famous in Heaven Gossip News.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/CTAW.